Right now we are here at Pelkata section. It's central salt range, and this outcrop is Dandot Formation. We have seen the Dandot Formation in the eastern salt range, and that is a massive sandstone, right? So massive sandstone usually develop when there is a quick sedimentation because the glaciers were melting and all of the material. It was a bay kind of setting in the eastern salt range, pure marine conditions, and that sand was getting deposited. That's why you have this massive sandstone. But since this area was relatively uplifted, so the eastern salt range was relatively subsided, it was a bay kind of sandstone, a bay kind of setting with a massive sandstone. This area was uplifted. That's why this area was continuously swept by tidal activity. You see, there is rhythmicity in the sediments. They are well preserved. Flazer bedding, there is well preserved. Lenticular bedding. जब हम वहाँ पे नज़दीक जाएंगे तो फिर मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा. And beside that, you have some phosphate nodules. Phosphate nodules usually represents the ocean upwelling. When there is eutrophication, the nutrients are a lot. So then these phosphates are preserved in the form of phosphate nodules. So this is in the eastern salt range. This is the time when the basin was switching from, initially it was deepening to the east, so now it was switching to the west because some of the late Permian units which are very thin over here, formation particularly, so that's start depositing over here. So that's not deposited in eastern salt range. So now this area is uplifted, and here you have this late Permian succession. And when you extend it further, so then you have very thick succession of late Permian, and when you extend it further in the transcendent ranges, so then even the Jurassic Cretaceous sequence is also developed over there. So this is a junction point between the basin, which was deepening to the east, so now it's shifting to the west, and you have to go closely and look for the lenticular bedding, flazer bedding, some herringbone cross stratification, phosphate nodules, and it is a typical example of the tidal flat settings. ठीक है, यहाँ पे आउटक्रॉप में आ जाता है. आपके पास जो लिथोलॉजी है दैट इज सैंड डोमिनेटेड, और उसके अंदर आपके पास जो ट्रफ्स है उसके अंदर आपके पास शेल प्रिजर्व है. तो ये टिपिकल जो है वो फ्लेजर बेड्स की एग्जांपल है. लेकिन जब आप थोड़ा सा नीचे ऊपर जाते हैं तो अब आपके पास ये ब्लैक जो है ये सैंड है, ठीक है, शेल है, ठीक है. सो नाउ शेल कंटेंट इज इंक्रीजिंग, और आपके पास देखिए ये लेंटिकल्स ऑफ सैंड जो है that is within the shell sequence. So that's typical of the lenticular bedding. Okay, so this is flazer bedding. Okay, dominantly sand, and you have these thin seams of shell, and now the shell is increasing, and you have these lenticles of sand. So flazer and lenticular bedding. और आपके पास जो है these are the phosphate nodules. जब ये फ्रेश होते हैं तो बिल्कुल ब्लैक होते हैं, जब ये वेदर्ड होते हैं तो फिर आपके पास जो है येलो कलर. सारे ये देख लें, थोड़ा सा आगे जाते हैं.